I want to encourage everybody to take advantage of the sales going on. iiRcade through June 9th. Mayhem Brawlers, I made a commitment before I downloaded it. Got a refund. Going back, I'm going to give this game a second chance. We're going to get it for $9.99. And anyone who hasn't ever downloaded a game before, here's how fast it's going to be. We do have the iiRcade needs to be running. Once we purchase, hit the OK. Make sure your system's on. And we're going to see this pop up. And literally, as soon as you purchase that, this will pop up. Now, Mayhem Brawler does take a little bit longer than your standard game just because it's a lot longer. But it will download right to your system in probably under a minute. And just installing steps 1 through 3. It's just a very fast process. Again, this game's going to take just a tad bit longer than your typical downloads on the iiRcade, just because it's a very long game. And just going to your library here, here's all the games I physically have on my iiRcade Gold. I do have the Space Invaders. I purchased Alien Storm, Bad Dudes vs. Dragon Ninja. Beach Buggy Racing came with the system along with Bomb Squad, Diver Boy, Double Dragon, Dragon Master, Dragon's Lair, Fantasy World. I did purchase Galaxy Champions TV. Gunbird came with here. Maniac Square came. Here's Mayhem Brawler. I bought Night Slashers, Ninja Baseball Batman, Operation Thunderbolt, Operation Wolf, Rebounds, which was a free game along with Saturn. Snowboard Championship did come with the system. Space Invaders with a promo code. Twin Brats came along here. And I did purchase Warrior Blade, which did play very good online. Just playing this one-handed here. Just want to show you how good this looks on your iiRcade monitor. And as you're adding games to your iiRcade account, they will show up here in your library, which you can install or uninstall any of the games you have on your system. The wind has just picked up. We're just filling up the car here. There's a Denny's behind me. There's a strip mall on the side here. We got a Verizon Wireless and some other restaurants. But it looks like we're going to get a huge storm. We're going to stop off at Best Buy. A ton of stuff happening in the arcade world. A lot of sales going on, and we'll cover it at Best Buy. And just a closer look of that Denny's. Currently open 24/7. How about those sales we're seeing? iiRcade, AtGames, AtGames1up. See the sun setting behind me. It's kind of cloudy. See if it rains. We're going to do the intro right here. I am at Best Buy. We're talking iiRcade, and I want to tell you right now, I'm going to be very optimistic and very positive about the future of iiRcade. There's a big sale on their site. We just saw the 25% off on about 50% of the games. Now, Mayhem Brawlers is 50% off at $9.99, which we just downloaded. I'm not going to hit that panic button. I know a lot of people are. If everything on their site was on sale, their merch, every game, even lower than what we're seeing now, then I'd be a little worried. Cabinets are still available, the Retromania Wrestling for $2.99. Until that completely sells out, iiRcade has it, Best Buy has it. Now their sale recently ended and it's back at $5.99. Plus I did see on Amazon there's a couple of bar tops along with your marketplace offer up that kind of thing. We will see what happens. Very optimistic, my view, the fact that merch, apparel is not discounted, and I think it's a tactic that iiRcade is using to increase sales. People are buying a lot of games right now, and good things are going to happen. I'm telling you, I feel very confident that iiRcade's identity in the future will be send-in light guns. Send-in light gun shooters, of course. I think very realistically we'll see a House of the Dead type game, and we've all been talking about this. A lot of people jumping, the panic button on, we're all speculating what's going to happen with iiRcade, and I'm just I'm telling you, I just think good things are still to come from this company. We're taking a look at the Arcade1up at this current Best Buy, which is known as the Home Best Buy, and immediately you'll see on your emails or on the Arcade1up app that the deluxe cabinets at Best Buy are marked down to $449. You see we do have a Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe, I almost said Legacy, for $449, the demo model, and yes, that marquee still off. Pac-Man Deluxe is marked down to $449 also, along with Class 81. And just to note that Terminator 2 in store, $315.99. You go online, you're seeing the $699. So if you went to store, you could pick this up for the $315. They will acknowledge that sale. And right on the back side of that Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe, we do have two more Mortal Kombats along with the Pac-Mania that's listed at $399. You know my thoughts on this, on what this should really be. It's good to see some Deluxe. Now, the last time I was here, it was about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. There were a lot more here, so people must be picking up the $449 $50 off sale. I do have that Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Still a couple of copies left. I know a lot of people have bought these up, digital or hard copy. Other than the Mortal Kombat 2, that's the only cabinets here, 3 of them, besides that open boxed Pac-Mania. And if you're getting emails from Arcade1up, you would have seen the $50 off Father's Day sale for all 3 of the Deluxe, the Mortal Kombat 2, the Pac-Man, and the Class 81, which we just went over looking at their ticket system here. The prices do acknowledge the $449 for all 3. It's the Mortal Kombat 2. And Class 81 was marked down $50 cheaper around the Mother's Day sale. Now all 3, so good things are coming for Arcade1up. We'll see what else Best Buy will have in the coming weeks. And even though the sale has come and gone, the AtGames Legend Mini was marked down to $314.99. It did end midnight as of recording of this, June 1st, so the sale is not going on anymore. But anyone who picked this up got a great looking cabinet, the Tetris skin. We get these deals from AtGames every couple of weeks, but it's been a while since I've seen this available. I mean, it's been at least 6 months since I've seen a Tetris. Just a quick note from Buy Stuff Arcades. Today, pre-orders have launched for their modding kit, and that goes for both Star Wars cabs, whether you have the 2019 or the 2023. It's looking about 150 games, and it's really interesting to me. Even though I did do the Buy Stuff mod to my Ridge Racer, playing these types of games on that flight yoke for a cabinet that's not getting a ton of play from me, I'm very interested in this, and I think this could bring me to this cabinet a little bit more and see what kind of games they have. And like we just discussed, the $449 at Best Buy for all the Deluxe cabinets. There is a sale today. It does end in a couple hours for X-Men 4-player with the stool for $399. I think the lowest this could probably go is $349. We'll see if it reaches that, but $399 for this cabinet. This is my favorite cabinet of all time. 3 games, all online. Again, the stool, I just don't see this going for $299 like we saw with Simpsons. There's just more replayability with X-Men, in my opinion, and maybe it's just because it is my favorite cabinet, but we are seeing this trend of these 18-hour sales at Best Buy. We've seen it with Killer Instinct, with Simpsons, and now X-Men. And you can see that Best Buy does have the Retromania Wrestling for $5.99. iiRcade Direct still at $2.99, and I just want to keep saying this until this sale is over. I want to encourage anyone who's thinking about iiRcade, don't think too much of the future of like what could happen. Just if you're into playing games, you want to try something different with a pro cabinet, this cabinet's for you. But don't go Best Buy for $5.99. Go straight to iiRcade for $2.99 plus shipping. And if you're looking for Fast and Furious at Best Buy, these are our 3 options. Unfortunately, no Arcade1ups yet in store. But we do have a price alert here, and I just want to acknowledge everything that this has been $85 since we've been checking it out, and it has dropped to $68. Lion-O, Hook, Mountain Ice. Now there's 2 figures here. There's been 1 here the last couple of weeks. This is down to $44 from originally $55. $44 for Leonardo from Turtles 3. Again, another $55. And Dragon Zord. There are a couple here left. Looks like somebody, they might have sold 1 or 2. This was $25 down to $20. So there is some price breaks, and on some of these other figures here you do see there are some sales, some markdowns for some of those collectibles in store. What if all 3 arcade companies have a successful remaining 2023 iiRcade, AtGames, Arcade1up? They all come through, because the better these 3 companies do, the better it is for all of us. They're all going to be competing with one another, and I want to encourage everyone to take advantage of these sales. Take advantage of Arcade1ups at Best Buy. Take advantage of iiRcade's direct on their site, and take advantage of AtGames, getting the emails from them whenever you see packages, pinball packs, arcade packs, any arcades you don't have, you see a markdown, pick them up. I want to encourage everybody to support these, and we'll keep these companies going. I'm a little disappointed I never purchased Double Dragon 2 from iiRcade. The fact that they lost the license, I don't know if it's panic mode. I just think that Arcade1up is going to give us the next Double Dragon form factor. And the fact that iiRcade doesn't have that anymore, big deal. There's other games, and I just think that the light gun games is going to be their identity going forward, and I think there's a ton of games they can give us. Right across from McDonald's on Blue Mountain Road, across the street from GW, Goodwill. We're at Pet Supply Plus. Gotta get Lucky some more food, and I gotta find a steak for the yard for West. And just to the left of me is a shout out to Hobby Lobby. Not seeing any of the steaks in the dog section over here. I put one in the ground after work, and I snapped the stinking top of it off, and it didn't bode well with Kelly, so I gotta find a replacement, and I'm just not seeing one here. This is a place that I do pick up a lot of food for Lucky. Ton of Fancy Feast selections here. She loves it. She gets about 2 cans, maybe 3 a day. Yeah, I was in the wrong spot. Now I did get one of these, and when I was tightening it, this part snapped right off. We had this time the last go around at $20.98 versus $13.98. I'm just gonna get this one. It's heavy duty. You just pound it right in the ground. Without new releases really hitting besides Fast and Furious, I know Big Buck Hunter's coming out soon. Picking up some of these cabinets on sale. It's Best Buy, just driving past it. Best Buy from a distance, the home Best Buy. CD Exchange. It's a good time to mod, pick up discounts, pick up games from iiRcade. That Star Wars mod for Buy Stuff Arcades really has me interested. I think I'm gonna pull the trigger after pre-order's over and pick that up. I just want to see exactly how much it costs, but I'm probably going to be close to that like 260 range that the Ridge Racer mod was. Not going to make this mistake twice. This is the same one we saw, the lower priced. We got one that's a lot more solid. This thing's not going to crack like this one from just twisting it into the ground. That's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.